Hey guys, in this series, I'll be turning $1,000 into $10,000 trading options. Our account value is currently at... Alright guys, going to be buying some NVIDIA calls right now. I'm going to buy 2, expiring in 3 days for $135. And the reason why I'm buying NVIDIA calls is because, well, hopefully this order fills. The reason why I'm buying NVIDIA calls right now is, well, first of all, look at the percent change on all these big name stocks. Look at Meta, up 2%, Microsoft up close to 2%, Tesla up 6%. And the reason why that's the case is because Trump delayed tariffs this morning, causing a surge in all these stocks. Look at SPY. It's just full of green on the 15-minute chart. And, you know, I like to trade patterns, and all these stocks have just been going up and up. There really is no pattern on SPY. But then, you know, I came across NVIDIA, and a perfect entry point to buy calls was just then. And, you know, let me explain why. So 5-minute chart in the middle, just like every other stock, huge surge early morning because of the Trump news and the tariffs. And it hit a price of 135.4, and then it dipped down to 134.9, and then it went up again and forming a little bit of resistance for a couple of minutes right here. So this price, 135.4, has been rejected a couple of times. But then it spiked up above that price, forming a green candle above it, and then now it's dipping back down. I think it is retesting this resistance line. And it did go through it, but there's a bit of a support that was formed. Can I draw? Sorry guys. Bit of a support forming on the 1-minute chart right here. So I thought this was going to be a perfect... I almost entered right here, but then it sank. But I think NVIDIA sank a little too much. I don't think it's going to sink further through this support line formed on the 1-minute chart. So that's why I entered right over here. Alright guys, it's starting to look like we made the right decision. 2 giant green candles on the 1-minute chart. 1 huge green candle on the 5-minute chart. We're up $20. You know, profit's profit. Oh my goodness, it is surging right now. We're up $30. You know, I think I might sell. Once it hits the high of today, because, you know, it's not very volatile. I wanted to trade a pattern. I could trade like all these other super volatile stocks, but like I said before, like there really is no pattern, and I don't know when and where to sell and buy on a stock with no indication or no patterns, right? All right, back to NVIDIA, up $30. I'm going to sell once it hits 135, and it looks like it might be hitting that somewhat soon. Alright guys, I think I'm going to sell my calls right now. Unfortunately, price didn't really hit the high that I was hoping the video would hit. But I do see a bit of a bit of resistance forming around the 135.6 price. So I think I'm just going to sell, you know, up $34. Profit's profit. I think we made around 160 total in the series so far. You know, even though it's just $34, it does bring us an inch closer to our $10,000 goal. So yeah, I would like to thank you guys all for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode.